What's up YouTube, this is JMilionair here with a quick review of some shoes that just came in. I believe these were released a week or two ago, I'm not really sure. These of course by the description and the video that you're seeing right now. These are the Dragon Ball Z collab with Adidas. Of course this is Vegeta on there with Buu. They kind of coincide released together just like the other drops that had Frieza, Goku, Cell, Gohan. Or maybe it was Piccolo, I'm not sure, but whatever. They had some other releases. I weren't really interested in them, but I was interested in the Buu one, so I'll get into them. So this you're looking right here is the tissue paper that comes in each shoe. This, of course, like I said, they released with the Vegeta, that's why they're together, which is a cool little touch to tissue paper. The rest of them have the different images on them. Don't know. I mean, you can look it up on video if you're really interested what they look like, but that's that. The inside of the box is pretty cool. It has a whole bunch of lightning bolts and each Dragon Ball, which is tight. Nice touch. On the box itself, of course, has Adidas original Dragon Ball Z and the Dragon Ball Z font, which is cool. And then on the other side, it has the actual image of the person the shoes is. Like I said, this one's Buu. Another little touch I've seen is the Adidas have the tri-flower or the Adidas logos inside the Dragon Balls instead for the stars. And this is number 6, of course. The box itself came wrapped in this like cardboard around the box to keep it kind of, I guess, secure, but of course didn't do that great of a job because there's still some messed up portions on the box. Other side is that little image that they have on each box, Shinron wrapped around with each character. As you can see, is Vegeta's shoe, and if you get the box and stack them up, it has like a big mural. Don't care to do that. If I was trying to do just that, I'd probably collect them all, but wasn't really that interested. So that's that. Let's get into the actual shoes themselves. So this is the Adidas Kamanda. Of course, I believe it's a different model from a long time ago, and they just updated it. It wasn't supposed to be called Kamanda, but that's what happened. You can research if you really care about the origins, because I don't really care. So this shoe right here is pretty dope. I wanted to get this when it first came out. I believe it was like a black and a red, but just didn't pull the trigger because I knew these were coming out. And since I wanted these because of the Majin Buu and the color itself, I just waited, and I'm kind of glad I did. So first time seeing these because they just came in, and I see some hints that I noticed before and some other stuff that I didn't notice. So of course on the insole it has that 6 star instead of the tri-leaf, which they would have put that, but this is actually pretty cool itself. On the sole on here has the actual Adidas Kamanda with the actual regular logo, which is block letters K-M-A-N-D-A. The sole's really weird because it's like forward and back scales on it. The whole bottom of the shoe, which is pretty dope sole. On the actual bottom of it, it has some Japanese characters. Don't know what it says, but it might mean Majin Buu or Dragon Ball Z. I'm not really sure. Don't really know. Let me know if you do know in the comments. The one thing I was showing you, the Kamanda right here, which is just regular bold letters. They did a little bit of I guess, cool little unique things on here. In the M, they have the Majin M, which is dope. And then, of course, in the tongue, they have the Majin M versus the actual M on Kamanda, which is tight, in my opinion. Going on the upper, it is a nice, pretty supple pink suede throughout the whole upper. And, of course, that gold Kamanda Adidas stamp there, which is pretty dope. On the rear of the shoe, they have that yellow iconic Majin color with the Majin M. It's basically just a rubber little heel tab right there surrounding the actual shoe, and then the inside it's a leather. It's a really tough leather. It's not super supple, but you could tell it is leather. More of a cheaper leather, you could just tell. The tongue on this is all mesh. Literally, it's just flimsy. It is connected to the shoe, so it's not like it can come separate, so that's cool. It is kind of like a sock booty like shoe, but this is just kind of flimsy, which I don't know why they did that, but it is what it is. Super thin and very flexible mesh. Like I said, that has that tag in the front with Kamanda and some German right there, and then on the end it has Mr. Satan, which of course if you are a fan of Dragon Ball Z series, this is like Buu's best friend. Which he doesn't really have any fighting abilities, but he claims to be. That's a whole other story. Look it up if you're really interested. If you don't really know about Dragon Ball Z, you probably don't know, but if you do, you do. Insole, of course, just like the rest of them, Adidas original Dragon Ball Z, and it has kind of a pinkish hue, which is basically matching the outsole, which is cool, nice touch. Laces on here, of course, come with the standard pink, and they actually come with the purple, which is pretty dope too, because Majin colors is pink, purple, black. So the extra laces is dope on that end. Of course, they have this ridge and what's called stitching, I guess, for stability. I'm not really sure why, but that's that. So these, of course, are my size 10. I haven't tried them on because, like I said, I haven't even had a pair. I won't wear these for a while probably because it's cold and rainy in Northern Cali right now. So when it starts to get warm again, I'll probably rock these with some shorts. But yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you copped these, if you had trouble copying them. I actually copped a pair from a European site the night before, just because I thought these were going to be hard to get, and ended up copying these from Adidas. So just refund the other ones. These aren't really going higher than retail on StockX. So if you really wanted a pair now, you still can. Yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you got a pair of these, or if you passed on purpose, or you just struck out, or if you got any of the other Dragon Ball Z collabs, because like I said, there was, I think, at least like 5 other ones, and there will be a couple more after that. But yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace.